Welcome to another edition of Pack Attack. This week's question comes from Twitter at Quazors. Where do these people get these names? I love that name, Quazors. How much do you think the Wii U will retail for at launch? Will Nintendo improve its online service? All right. $1 million is what I think they're going to charge. Maybe not that much. My guess is $299, and I think that, are we having an earthquake? $299, and I think that if they do charge $299, the Xbox 360 is going to instantly get cut to $249, possibly even cheaper, and the PS3 will be priced cheaper, so it's already priced cheaper. If they charge $249, I think they have a shot. If they charge more than $299, I think they have a serious problem. Will Nintendo improve its online service? Well, they're starting from scratch, so any online service at all is an improvement. So that one's an obvious one to me. Yeah, they have to. We have migrated from the days of single-player gaming to the days of multiplayer gaming. It is absolutely essential if Nintendo wants to compete with the Wii U that they improve online service. I think Nintendo is focused on it. I just think that this is a new thing for them. It has not been important to them in the past generation. It better be important to them in the next generation. I think in order to compete, they have to do it, so I think they will do it. This week's next question comes from HeNet. BioWare recently stated that Mass Effect 3 will not come to Steam, will require Origin activation, and will limit the number of installations of the game. Do you think all of these actions will actually hurt the game sales on PC? Yes. Boy, have I heard this story before. Some of you guys who've been playing games for a long time remember a game from way back when, I think in 2008, called Spore. Exactly the same thing happened about limited numbers of installations. BioWare's part of EA. EA is going to require all PC games made by any EA company to be available for download only on Origin. Requiring the activation, I don't think is that big a deal. Skyrim required a Steam activation. Go figure. I don't think that hurt sales at all. I think the only thing in that whole mix that's going to make a big difference is the limited number of installations. I've had this debate before with PC gamers, and the conclusion has always been, I don't know anything about PCs. So I'm going to accept that, but I believe that with Spore, the limit was 5. And there was this heated debate that I participated in because I said, why would anybody need more than 5 installs? And I had the very vocal minority who said they regularly format their hard drive and they have to reinstall the game and they do it every 2 months and they're getting screwed. And I guess there are some people who do that. So honestly, I think the right way to manage this is if Electronic Arts, BioWare can identify the user and they know it's the same PC and the same user, it's an IP address. Wow, we're just falling apart here. If they know it's the same PC and the same IP address, there should be unlimited installations. I think the problem is that when they say 5 installations, they really are just trying to keep you from loaning the copy to your friend and having it reinstalled. The other thing that cracks me up, I answered a question earlier about haters and the one thing I would change about the industry. I love how the video game public hates stuff like limited installations, but nobody ever whines about Apple. Any of you guys have an iPod, an iPhone? How many times can you download a song? How many different devices can you download your song to if you have an iTunes account? I think the number's 5. How many PCs can you put it on? I think the number is 5. I have something like 15 Apple devices in my house between iPhones, iPods, iPads, and now we have 4 separate iTunes accounts because Apple's digital rights management is such a pain in the butt. And yet I never hear anybody complain about it because it's okay because it's Apple and they make these really cool devices. But the evil empire that is Electronic Arts, they're trying to limit my downloads to 5. I, for one, have never downloaded a PC game more than twice, or installed a PC game more than twice, and I think maybe that was Diablo too, so a long time ago when I did the second time, and I kind of outgrew it. I guess, there'll be a handful of you guys who complain, but and I guess that'll hurt sales. we're talking about that much. Thank you, fellow babies, for joining us on this week's Pack Attack. If you have questions, you can submit them by clicking the link below, or you can submit them to me directly on Twitter @MichaelPachter, and please copy @RohanLikesPants because Rohan selects the questions. Thanks again.